Hello. I'm thinking if there's any way to put a subtitle for my name and such on here. Kind of new to this. Hmm. It used to be a way. Can't figure it out now. Hmm. No, I can't remember. So for now, just let's get to the show. Um, the show is called Hello Goodbye. It's on the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and I'm not sure exactly what it's all about. Looks like a travel show. I think it's filmed at Toronto Pearson Airport. Other than that, I have no clue. Tell you a bit about myself. I used to travel back and forth from Canada to South Korea quite often, stop in Japan once in a while. So, I guess you could say, well, that's good. I've been back 5 years now and kind of miss traveling. So, I'm going to take the show with that perspective. Um, just miss going to the airport and stuff like that. So, see what this show's really about. Could be just about people who travel a lot, back and forth a lot. I'm not. So let's give it a shot. It's a short show. Okay. The link is in the address in the description of this. I'm gonna turn that down. Get my headset actually, so I don't want to get taken down for audio infringement. Oh, it's already started. It's only one commercial. Beginning showing a whole bunch of people hugging and such, like this got back from another country. So they're talking about it's all about reuniting friends that have been away too long. It is Toronto Pearson Airport. Okay. Huh. This guy's girlfriend's been in Thailand for 9 months. They've seen each other during that time. And she's only gone back for 4 days. She's not even expecting to meet him. So he's just gonna expect surprise her at the airport. So the guy's just asking someone from CBC is actually just asking him how they met and such. So far, it sounds just like an interview show of why people maybe travel. He's describing her to him. So she didn't expect him to be there, and he's going to sneak up behind her and surprise her. I wonder if they're going to film it. So he just told her friends that he's going to sneak up behind her. So don't tell her, basically. This is interesting. So it is going to be filmed, I think. If they don't, I'm going to be really disappointed. He's hiding around the corner. Her, she met up with her friends. They're hugging. he looks like he looks like a thief the way he's sneaking up behind her. She freaks out. That's nice. And fade to black. Go to commercial. So far, it seems like that's what the show is going to be about. So they were apart for like 10 months. Well, I'm not sure what to think so far. It's a touching story. I wonder if that's what he's doing. He's just make a lot of sense if he's just exploring people, what their stories are, like why they're at the airport. Are they going to follow this person? If they follow him, no, they wouldn't follow the person because she's only in town 4 days. Hmm, that must be it. Okay, it's started up again. I love cuts to people hugging and such. Oh, he just met up with two people a young woman and a older guy. It's a father-daughter thing, and he's just interviewing them. She's leaving, so it's the opposite. Now somebody's leaving. Different people. So asking the story of why she's leaving. So it sounds like the same kind of thing, just different perspective. He's just asking why she's leaving. Apparently, she got a job in another province. So I guess this is sort of a semi permanent trip. Same country, so but it's a big country. So going to another province is like someone going to another country in some ways. She's going to Edmonton from Toronto. Well, actually, I'm assuming Toronto Airport, Ontario. Let's make a better perspective for you guys. She's crying. Yeah, it sounds like it's a. That's the realization how permanent this is I think getting to them. I'm surprised that he still talked to them, but I guess he's not really bothering them because um, I think he was very. I bet he was very. Yeah, he's now saying thank you very much and leaving them. It's a very short interview. That's really nice. Actually, in some ways, this might be a souvenir for them because they can see themselves on TV. She's going through the boarding, the passenger behind the aunt. There's always a wall that you like to go past. They're waving. Going beyond that part's always hard. She's stuck a little bit in line. You can tell he's going to miss her. That's nice. Oh, that's going to go to the next story. They show an airplane and cut to next scene. It's interesting how. Oh yeah, he's going out there. He's walking around. The host is walking around the airport. Or somebody else. woman waiting for her brother. They're from Saudi Arabia. Apparently, she's been living. She's really excited about seeing him. They must be really close. He's living in Saudi Arabia right now. They're from Saudi Arabia. Oh, their parents passed away. That's why they're very close. That's all they got. Wow. She tells her story when she found out about her parents passing away. That's sad. It was in a car accident that she wasn't like she wasn't even there when it happened. So it must have been a. Her parents were basically traveling between two cities, and she was at her grandmother's house, and that's how there was an accident, vehicle accident. That's it. It's pretty amazing what people are willing to talk about. Oh, she came to Canada by herself, and her brother stayed in Saudi Arabia. She came to Canada for school. Sounds like she's staying. It's been 7 years. Sounds like a really nice guy. She's describing him now. They just met. She's ran off to give him a hug. That's good. He just said thank you for the interview and walked off the host, so he didn't really bother them afterwards, which is really respectful. This is actually, I'm happy. The show itself is really simple concept so far, but the interviewer is very respectful. So there's nothing about it that bothered me. Interesting. Oh, by the way, they're at a commercial now. So I'm off at a commercial to make it ended. Now the show's supposed to continue, but it's not. Once the last few minutes left. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm gonna wait till after the show to say my full opinions about the show, but so far it's a nice light show. I'm just and it's those short shows. Like it's half an hour show probably when you add all the commercials and such. Okay, here goes the final part. I don't know if there's enough time to interview another person. Let's see how much time's left. 5 minutes, yeah. No, how fast these interviews are. I think the answer is yes. Yeah. This guy's waiting for his wife. His wife's been away for 30 days. For him, that's it's interesting. Because the first interview, him and his girlfriend were separated for 9 months. And it seemed like a fair amount of time, but this guy who's been separated from his wife for 30 days, she went to Glasgow. And so far, just by his energy, he feels like it's been a long time for him. It's very interesting how different people have a different perspective on time. Yeah, the way he's describing the time apart is definitely sounds like it was a very long 30 days. Very interesting. This show, based on what the premise seems to be about, might turn out to be something really interesting. I think I'll get a few more episodes after. I think 10 episodes are already up online. He's describing her and how she's helped him learn about. She's very tight with with her family, and he's learning from her how to connect with his family. Sad story about his father had Parkinson's disease. This show is really interesting in some ways, not because of the airport thing, just the human level of things, of the stories that people are willing to give. Like that story about his father was really sad. It's funny when you think of he's waiting for, just reminds me of like a dog waiting for their master. He found he met up with her. Yeah, of course, he's ecstatic to meet her. Ending credits, plane flies overhead, lots of hugging. It cuts to people hugging. Hmm. Very interesting. Ah, I don't say. It's very good human experiment. I'm gonna watch more of this just because it's a nice, light show, but might be very social. Very interesting to think that every person out there's got a story to tell, and that's enough for the show. No, really nice. It's also neat to it's interesting to reminisce about when you go to another country and you pass that wall, getting up to pass that wall, that feeling of when you're going to pass that wall and then you're going to be gone for a while, for who knows how long. Gone through it many times in my life going to South Korea, but that wall is so interesting. Once you pass that wall, you know the adventure starts. Look into that wall, like you kind of don't want to pass that wall. Part of you is excited to go. Part of you doesn't want to pass that wall at the same time. It's a really interesting feeling if you've never felt it before. If you never felt it before, you gotta do it at least once in your life. I'm gonna just say goodbye for now, and um, I'm still learning how to get used to doing this kind of video kind of stuff. So hope you find something into this interesting. Take care of yourselves, and hope to talk to you again soon.